Hi students, today we are going to start subject science, and first lessons of science is the living world, adaptations and classification. Let's go students, we will see first concept. Concentrate. A great variety of plant is found on the earth. Yes, that's right. There are so many varieties of plants on the earth. Some plants have colorful flowers. Some plants grow in water, whereas some are to be found in desert, which have scarcity of water. So different places have different flowers, different plants. We can see kinds in plants that are flowers bearing, fruit bearing, which are grow in water, which are grow in desert. Some plants are found only in snowy regions. Some plants cannot be seen without a microscope, whereas some are huge in size. Like plants, animals too show different diversity. Some animals are unicellular, some multicellular. Some have vertebrates, some are invertebrates. So this world is full of variety of animals. There are aquatic animals which lives in water, terrestrial animals, amphibian animals, reptilian animals, aerial animals. These observations give rise to the question, how did this great diversity come into being? So ये question, this is the question we have, how did this great diversity come into being? Let's see what we get next. Coniferous tree like pine and deodar flourish in snowy regions like Kashmir. So which tree grows in Kashmir? Mainly coniferous trees. Names of the trees: pine and deodar. However, in the desert of Rajasthan, we will get cactus tree and acacia, that is babul. So in desert regions, which tree we can see? Cactus and acacia, which names as babul. The camel desert animal. Camel is the animal of desert, which is not found in Kashmir. What is the reason for these differences? So we can think about it. Why camel only in desert and not in Kashmir? So suitable climate for camels for living, which is in a desert area, not in Kashmir area. Now, next one, adaptation. Gradual changes occur in the body parts and also in the behavior of organisms which help them to adjust their surroundings. Such changes are called adaptation. So in animal or in plants, there will be gradual change in their body parts according to climate, according to surrounding situation, and that changes will call adaptation. They take place over a long period of time. These changes not happen in a few minutes, few hours, few days, few years. It takes longer time to change, to adapt the situation. That's called adaptation. Adaptation in plants. Lotus, habitat aquatic type, fibrous. Characteristics of leaves: large, round and waxy layer. Characteristics of stem: hollow and flexible. Similar like that, we want to write cactus and banyan's characteristics. Okay. Adaptation in aquatic plants. Let's see. Some of the aquatic plants are firmly rooted in the soil at the bottom of the water bodies. Their stems are submerged while leaves and flowers float on the surface. Okay. Which plants are like this? See this one. Their roots attached to the ground, but their leaves floated on water. Okay. However, some plants are entirely afloat. Their roots are not anchored in the soil. Some plants completely float on the water. Their roots also in water, not in the earth. The surface of leaves and stems of many aquatic plants are covered with axilla. Their surface, which leaf surface or stem surface of the aquatic plants covered with waxy layer. It is waxy layer, chipchipa layer, waxy layer. Leaves of some aquatic plants are thin and slender like ribbon. Some aquatic plants have thin, slender like ribbon. This shape helps them to withstand fast current of water. Because of this, they can stay in current of water. Air spaces in stems and petioles of aquatic plants are useful for floating in water. There are air petioles. There are air petioles, air space. So in aquatic plants, therefore they float in water. Okay. So reason they give us why aquatic plants float in water. See, there is a lotus flower, lotus stalk. See how is space is given here. That's why air can flow inside or outside. Now, adaptation in desert plants. See, here is the image of cactus, which is desert plant. Desert plants are either leafless or the leaves are like small needles. One thing, they don't have leaves. If they have leaves, they can be like needles or have been modified into thorns, or it can be turned into thorns. As a result, they lose very little water by evaporation. Reason for this, why desert plants don't have leaves? Because they can't do evaporation process. So they can save water. They lose very little water because of evaporation. The stem store water and food and is therefore fleshy. Stem, which is stored in water and food, is therefore fleshy. The stems are green as they perform photosynthesis. Stems which are green because of photosynthesis process. And the roots penetrate deep into the soil in search of water. We know that in deserts there is scarcity of water. So for finding out the water, the roots go deep into the soil. There is a thick layer of waxy substance on the stem of these plants. There will be thick layer of waxy substance. Okay.